Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the man in the black mask, and he finally has a bizarre story to read and share with all of you. Okay, I just wish I knew about this sooner, but it's okay. Better late than never. Okay, and I'm here to share a story with you about a completely naked Minnesota woman who was busted for masturbating in someone else's car. Let me show you this photo. See that? Now she should win the Academy Award for Best Dickhead Criminal of the Year. Okay? And I'm gonna share this article with you from New York. Okay? Yeah. Jennifer Dorit Weber, completely naked woman arrested for masturbating on floor of open SUV in Minnesota. See this headline here? This is the headline. Okay? There, you got it. Okay? Now, let's do this. A naked Minnesota woman was arrested on May 9, 2021 after authorities found her digitally penetrating herself on the floor of a pickup truck. 35-year-old Jennifer Dorit Weber was quote unquote completely naked when authorities found her lying on the floor of an open gold Pontiac SUV. God damn it. Police dispatchers were initially told that the naked woman was sitting alone inside a Pontiac SUV and that she looked happy and did not appear to be hurt, but appeared to be possibly under the influence. But by the time cops arrived on the scene, the situation had already worsened. Okay? Now, this is what happened that day. Several 911 calls were made on the afternoon of May 9, 2021, concerned with a quote unquote naked female walking around and jumping in and out of vehicles at a retail business that sells motor vehicles in Mankato, which is 81 miles southwest of Minneapolis, according to the document. Oh, how bizarre. When the police arrived on the scene, according to a statement of probable cause, the Pontiac was found running with its driver's side door open. Motherfucker! The vehicle, however, was empty. The woman had initially stated her name was Jennifer Weber from Arlington and was later identified as Jennifer Dorit Weber. Yes, Jennifer Dorit Weber. Nearby officers spotted a Chevrolet Silverado with its rear driver's side door open, and they also noticed feet sticking out of the door. Now, don't she feel like a fucking idiot? That is when the cops found the woman in charge of the ruckus. The statement says that when the cops approached the SUV, a patrolman spotted a naked Weber lying across the floor of the second row. Weber was on her back, feet in the air, digitally penetrating her vagina. Oh, fucking idiot. Fucking idiot, fucking idiot, fucking idiot. Making nonsensical comments. Oh, even more bizarre. The document noted that Weber, who was reportedly in detox when the document was filed, was quote unquote making nonsensical comments and appeared to be talking to people that were not present. Not talking to herself. Why not just fucking say that? Instead of just, talking to people that are not there. Just say she was talking to herself. And continued to masturbate while communicating with authorities. Weber stated, as per the statement, that she believed she was in the car in St. Petersburg. Oh, fuck. When officers asked Weber what brought her to the area, she reportedly said, quote unquote, to please the boys. Yeah, I sure hope that this is not true. I sure hope that she was not looking for kids to ruin their lives. I sure hope she wasn't after no kids. So may her soul burn in hell if she did go out there and look for kids to victimize. But it's too early on to speculate. You never know what might come out. So just hear the rest later. Who is Jennifer Dorit Weber? Her clothes, neither pants nor underwear, were found in the car. However, according to the statement, a metal spoon identified as potential drug paraphernalia was located. The statement noted that officers observed a crystal substance that later NIC tested positive for methamphetamine. Officers had reportedly tried for an hour to get Weber out of the car, but she wouldn't budge and continue to make those nonsensical statements and masturbate. When police contacted the owner of the truck, he stated that his vehicle was there at the retail store for repairs and he did not give Weber permission to enter the vehicle. Plenty more where that came from. She should have been charged with auto burglary, but they didn't even hit her with that shit. After authorities finally convinced her to exit the car, the document revealed that Weber was brought to a detoxification facility. Beyond this, further tales about Weber are not revealed. No, let me stop right there for a little bit. When I read an earlier article, it stated that she was brought to the hospital for a psyche valve. Somehow, they neglected to put this shit on this meow page in the first place. They just said brought to a detox center when she was clearly brought to a hospital for a psychiatric evaluation since she was acting all fucking manic and shit. I don't know, some news articles tend to leave out the most important shit, and that can really throw us off as readers. You know, I hate that shit. Anyway, backtrack to Weber. Masturbating in an open SUV, indeed. Weber has been released from jail in Blue Earth County after she was booked for several misdemeanors: indecent exposure, narcotics possession, DUI, DWI, and entering a vehicle without the owner's permission, according to the outlet. Now, she's lucky she didn't get charged with burglary because she did bust into the car and, masturbate herself in there. I mean, now, obviously, from what you've just read and from what I just read and what I just told you in the first place, that this chick probably got mental problems. Now, a lot of you is wondering, is this a drug-fueled mania or a psychotic mania or both? But it is evident from what I just read to all of you that this chick was in a state of mania and doing all these bizarre things, and therefore should have been admitted to the psych ward in a straitjacket. She was acting like a bizarre fucking jerk off all this time, breaking into a man's golden SUV and jacking off in there and ignoring officers' repeated orders to step out of the car. Yo, you know what I think? I think she's going to cut a deal and do mental health and drug treatment. That's probably what's going to happen. So don't be surprised if she pleads out and gets committed to treatment. Because I'm sure the judge is going to take everything into consideration once this case is over. Because it is evident that this girl clearly has a problem, this Jennifer Dorit Weber chick. Because a normal person wouldn't, storm the streets start fucking naked, right? A chick would never fucking roam the streets stark naked, act bizarrely, and then bust into the SUV, a golden parked SUV belonging to some dude that she don't even know, and just fuck herself in there digitally. Penetrate her pussy and what have you. I mean, come on. I mean, you gotta be out of your fucking mind. Okay, do normal people act out like this? It's possible. Because let me tell you something. A normal person can lose his or her shit just like a sick person would. Now, we don't know what happened in this chick's life that might have gave her an excuse to do some bizarre shit like run the streets naked and bust into cars and jerk off in them and shit. But like I said, there's no excuse, man. I gotta admit, though, something is very wrong with her, and I hope the judge looks at this very seriously. I just wish that, they didn't leave out that part of this meow page that I read to you. Because I read in another page, either the Daily News or the Post, whatever, I don't fucking know, that they brought her to a hospital for a psychiatric evaluation before they brought her to the jail, for processing, where she was ultimately released. Either with or without bond, I don't know. But, like I said, man, now that she's out on bond, it's possible she might get a sweetheart deal that will keep her out of jail entirely and into treatment, whether it's drug treatment or mental health treatment. But it's clear that this chick needs help. And she needs help, goddammit. Do y'all capiche me? She needs psychiatric help. Something is very wrong with her why she broke down like that. Trust me, I've had my sick days, but let me tell you something. Never have I ever ran the streets naked and busted into cars and fucked myself. That is something I'd never do. I'll be dead before I do that. Because there's a lot of shit that, a white person would do that a black person would probably get killed for. Now, a lot of you is wondering, what if Jennifer Dorit Weber was black and she did this kind of shit, right? Would the charges be serious or would the net result be the same? But let me be frank with you about one thing. The charges most certainly would have been serious if there was kids anywhere in the vicinity. So they're not saying whether or not there was kids in the vicinity. Okay, because remember, it's still an ongoing investigation. Even though she's currently released awaiting trial, this is still under investigation because she got a court date on the way. So once you get arrested for something and you have to go to court, then presume that you're still under investigation. That's all. Because I remember when I got arrested, I was still under investigation. So yeah, I'm just being frank with you on that one. But like I said, man, I've never read about something this bizarre. Well, I have, but saying you want to check out this earlier video that I posted like a couple months ago, 2, 3 months ago, about this, chick that, you know, masturbated in front of second grade students. You know what I'm saying? Amelia Russell. Yeah, check out that video. It's bizarre, you know. She fucked herself in front of second graders. Yet this Weber chick fucked herself in front of basically nobody. Inside of an open golden SUV that did not belong to her. So yeah, there are some similarities there. One happened in a classroom with kids, the other just happened in the face of the public. So, like I said, man, thank you for listening to the Man in the Black Mask. I just presented my vantage point on, this article that I read and shared with you. So in the meantime, I'll probably see you another time if I don't find nothing else. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you see and hear. And he'll be back another time if I have anything good to share. But continue supporting the Man in the Black Mask and his bizarre stories that he reads and shares with you. Because a lot of that stuff you may not believe, but you're going to believe it no matter what because it's true. I'm here to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. So help you God. Okay? I'm here to document the stuff that we have to go through in the face of the pandemic. I read these articles at random and I share them with you. My political views, which is what most news reporters neglect to do. If I was a news reporter, I would state my personal vantage points upon covering an article. Okay? Hell, it's better than working for the New York Times. So I'm glad to be a YouTuber. And one day I'll be bigger than I am now. I'll be the bigger man with your support. In order for me to be bigger, y'all gotta support me. So don't forget to like and subscribe and drop the question underneath the screen. If you have any questions, drop it underneath the screen. If I get it, I will answer at my earliest convenience. But do it with respect. Until then, good luck, be well, and have a good day. Good luck to you all. And thank you for your service.